starting. Make live. All right, should be working. People are joining, which is awesome. You're listening in from, and I'd love to know, do you have a Pinterest account? Are you already on Pinterest, or are you just starting out with Pinterest and want to know how to set up a business account, how to add a pin button to your website, for example? Are you wanting to know how to pin from your website, from your own website? You want to know about boards? Do you have any idea at all what Pinterest is, or never even touched it before? Let me know where you are with Pinterest in your business so I can cater to where you are in your business within this training. So feel free to ask me questions at any time as well. So I'm going to go and see if this is all working. My internet's going epically slow. I apologize, bear with me. It always goes really slow this time of the night. I'd love to do like a daytime training strategy, but wonder how many cakers can make it for that as well. If you're interested in daytime training, let me know. But I'd love to know, where are you with Pinterest? Do you have a Pinterest account? Do you want to know about setting up a Pinterest account? Do you want to know whether it's worth your while? Heads up, it is. And I got a heap of vibe. I got one, or actually 2 pins on Pinterest go viral. It went absolutely nutcrackers. Over one weekend, I had about 30,000 page views for my pin, how to price cupcakes. And I thought that was crazy enough. That's normally my month's worth of traffic. And then shortly after that, less than a week later, I had another pin go viral, which was my mirror glaze recipe and tutorial, because obviously that went a bit crazy in the food world. And ooh, it looks like it's working. All right. So the link to my website now works. I'm going to be sharing slides. So I'm going to be screen sharing with all the information and training for tonight. So feel free to come join us over there. All right, and as we're getting more people in, right with, here we are. I apologize, I can't do about 5 things at once, a little bit slow. All right, so we're nearly there. I'm just going to open up my slides now. I've got to share in the Facebook group, that the key person school group, that it's not working and they have to come over here. Where are we? Share. So feel free to share this video, guys, and I'll be getting started in about 1 minute from now, because I'm just about done. Come on, computer, you can do it. You can do it. So come over here, guys. Facebook Live isn't working enough to Angel Foods or link below. Beautiful. All right, guys, so I'm going to be doing this training 2 ways. One on Facebook Live here in Angel Foods Facebook page. Yes, said that right. And also doing screen share over at angelfoods.net/Pinterest-training. Pinterest training, because I'm going to be sharing my slides with you. I actually put together a presentation for tonight, so it'd be nice if, you know, technology and internet would work out, but no, just it's not happening, Rebecca. So that's fine. Lucky I pre-recorded this for Cake Business School, so totally, yeah, I've done this that many times now. It never works out how you want it to. So I've re-recorded it. This training is already inside Cake Business School for people to grab it straight away. My Pinterest training strategy. Yeah, Pinterest strategy training. Same, but different. You got me. All right. That looks like the training. All right, so I'm heading over to angelfoods.net and sharing my screen now. So it's angelfoods.net/training, and the link is in the description above. Feel free to come join us. But otherwise, you can absolutely listen along. You'll be able to see, obviously, or hear, I should say, what I'm talking about. It will still make sense. If you've got any questions, comment below on Facebook Live, peeps. I've got 2 cameras. Webinar. Facebook Live webinar. All right, now I need to change the screen. Oh, screen share. Nailed it to this one. Share. Let's see it work. That'd be nice if it worked. No, I'm not doing that. All right, I think it's working. If people are coming over to angelfoods.net, if you could let me know you can see my slides. We're going to get started now. Oh, my teeth disgusting. All right, we're talking step-by-step guide to my Pinterest strategy, which is perfect for cake businesses and sweet businesses. So it's how I 5 times the amount of traffic to my website in 6 weeks in as little as 10 minutes per day. So it is #easy, #any cake you can do it, and it's worthwhile your time. And not only that, that traffic turns into inquiries, which turns into orders, which is catching money in the bank, right? So it is absolutely worthwhile your time. I'm kind of giving you the best stuff right up because I want to keep you guys here with me. All right, and I'll just check that this is working. Let's go somewhere here. All right, can somebody confirm that they can see the slide share on angelfoods.net/Pinterest training with a hyphen in between? Oh, sweet. All right, we've got some peeps here. Thank you. I'm just checking all over the places. So Lorraine is here. Hey, Lorraine. Jane is here. And daytime is great for me. Oh, thank you, Jane. I want to try daytimes because that would be rocking. Jane's on Pinterest. She's at Funky Cake Jane, which is awesome. We should do a Pinterest liking train again. All right, and Coral's here. I love Pinterest, but only use it for my own enjoyment, not business. How would I make this work for my business? Oh, great question, Coral. That is exactly what we're going to talk about tonight. All right, I'm going to down my cold coffee because it's just going to get nastier. And we're going to get into Pinterest. All right, so I am screen sharing my website, which is angelfoods.net/Pinterest-training. The link is in the description above, below, somewhere. Lisa says, can't join you Pinterest because it wants me to join CBS again. I'm not sure what that means. Join you Pinterest because it wants me to join CBS again. I'm not sure what that means, Lisa, but yeah, let me know. All right, and I'm just, my internet is going ridiculously slow, and I'm trying to check that webinar is working where I'm saying it should be working. Or it should be working, but I don't know if it is. Okay, should have started. Oh, I don't know. All right, I'm just going to get going. I had enough of this. I had enough of wasting your time, in all honesty. All right, so we're talking about a step-by-step guide to my Pinterest strategy, which is perfect for cakers and sweet businesses. It's how I 5 times my traffic from Pinterest in 6 weeks. I was getting 1,000 website hits per month, and in 6 weeks, I had 5 times that to 5,000 websites. When I say hits, that's page views per month. within 6 weeks. And that was within little as 10 minutes per day. My Pinterest strategy takes 10 minutes per day. So anyone has time for this. And in all honesty, I was only doing it Monday to Friday too. Wasn't even doing it on the weekends. All right. So why? The number one question when you are ever considering doing something for your business is, where is my target market hanging out? Your ideal customer, the feed the money to you. Where are they hanging out? Why Pinterest? Because that is where your target market is hanging out. So in Cake Business School, our very first module, our foundation, our building block to our business is we talk about the target market and getting inside the target market's head and knowing where they're hanging out, and that's where you get fully booked out. So Pinterest is amazeballs because that is where your target market is hanging out. It is a social media platform that is also a visual gallery or portfolio of your work. With selling cakes, it's a very visual medium. You eat with your eyes first, right? Absolutely. That is how your potential customers know who you are, what you have to sell, and whether they want it or not. They can tell by a photo. A photo tells 1,000 words. And Pinterest as a platform, it is another virtual gallery or portfolio, which is rocking. So therefore, that's why it should be part of your online marketing strategy. So spending 10 minutes per day or an hour per week can reap really big rewards for your business in regards to more website traffic, more inquiries, more orders, right? Catching money in the bank. All right, so results that I've been getting from Pinterest. So for years, I had barely any Pinterest strategy. You know, you could have a Pinterest strategy. I just didn't think about it, didn't consider it, didn't know about it. And I'm going to guess that's probably pretty similar to most of you guys listening. I'm going to guess it's pretty common across the board, right? So all I was doing on Pinterest was, 1, having a Pinterest account, and 2, pinning from my website. Whenever I uploaded a new photo into my gallery, being, you know, new boys cake or portfolio or anything, any new cake that I put up, I knew to pin it to Pinterest. That's all I knew to do, and that's all I did. So anytime I uploaded a new photo, pinned it to Pinterest. That was it. That was my whole, I'm going to call it Pinterest strategy. In inverted commas, this wasn't even strategy. It's just one thing I did. I ticked it off my to-do list, and that was it. And after a couple of years of, I'll say 4 years of doing barely anything on Pinterest, I was getting about 1,000 website hits per month. So website hits is what I call page views. So 1,000 page views per month. And for a lot of people, that might seem like a lot. That's when I was getting about 30,000 page views per month. So it was 1/30th, and not a huge, ginormous number. 4 months ago, I had a business consult or session with a business mentor, right? And one of her advice to me was to up my game on Pinterest, and she shared her Pinterest strategy with me. And like I said, it never occurred to me to have a Pinterest strategy. So 4 months ago, I started this Pinterest repin strategy. Within 3 weeks, it increased 3 times, so tripled, so from 1,000 to 3,000 for that month. And within 6 weeks, my website traffic had 5 times. So it's more than quadrupled. I don't even know how else to say that. So it was up to 5,000 page views for the month. So that result in itself was epically awesome. Not only that, after that, I actually had some content go viral. I had 2 pins on Pinterest that went a little bit nuts to really, really nuts, to the tune of about 150,000 page views for the last 2 months. So really, really nuts. So not only was it already working 5 times in my traffic, but it had the potential of something going viral, and something did go viral, and I got a lot more website traffic to my website. So the viral traffic, one pin was about how to charge for cupcakes. Over about a 48-hour weekend, I had 30,000 page views. I thought that was crazy pants enough. That was normally a month's worth of month's worth of traffic, and I got that in a 48-hour period. About a week later, I had the mirror glaze recipe and tutorial pin go nuts on Pinterest to the tune of over 100,000 page views for about 2 months. So really, really crazy amount of traffic from Pinterest. So not only will it increase every single month, it has the potential for something to go viral, just like any other social media platform, okay? All right, so that traffic to my website, so putting aside the viral content, that traffic to my website turned into email subscribers, and those email subscribers turned into buyers. So that is how traffic turns into orders, which turns into inquiries, and that's how it turns into really valuable stuff, obviously, to any business person. If you've got your potential customer, your ideal customer, your target market on your website, and you get more of them, you will get more inquiries and you will get more orders. All right, so that is how I know this Pinterest strategy works. Plus, like I said, the cherry on the cake, the potential of content to go viral on Pinterest. So what is Pinterest? It is a social media platform. It is all about pin boards. I kind of visualize it as virtual notice boards. When I was growing up, we used to have a notice board in our hallway where we'd always be pinning stuff that we needed to remember, like school notices or permission slips that need to be signed, bills that needed to be paid, recipe that we wanted to remember to make, things like that. So it is a virtual notice board, which you can have multiple boards. So for example, you can have one board for recipes. You can have one board for things you want to remember. You've got to have one board for cowboy themes, create even more boards. So you've got a recipe board, you can have a cake recipe board, icing recipe, chicken meals, entrees, and multiple boards. All right. You can then create boards within Pinterest. You can have as many or as little as you like, and it can have different titles and different themes. Other people can see your pins, and they can like your pins, much like Facebook, somebody liking a status, but they can also repin. So similar to sharing it, but they're repinning it onto their own board. You can then go pin your own content on your own website. You can repin your own content, being you've got a cake that's quite popular, so you can works across multiple boards. So for example, it might go under your main business name board, it might go under wedding cakes, it might go under summer themed cake, it might go under naked cakes, it might go under rustic themed cakes. You can have it across multiple boards, so you can repin your own content, and you can also pin other people's pins. Pinterest is great for marketing. It is an online marketing platform that is highly effective for visual businesses. And ours is a visual business. If we're taking photos and that is what makes our product sell, it is a visual business. Pinterest works brilliantly for visual businesses. There are text areas for descriptions, and that area is gold in Pinterest. So you create a pin, being a pretty picture. Underneath it, you've got an area or a text area for descriptions. So you can have a title, you can have a description, you can have your website link, and that is a bit of, it's like pure gold in words, being that is how people can search for your pin on Pinterest. That is how your target market can search for you on Pinterest. It's how Google actually finds you and your images as well. And that pin links back to your website. People click on it and it directly links to your website, which is absolutely awesome. So that's Pinterest. All right, Arted. So starting with Pinterest, you need to have a business account. There is a difference between a personal account and a business account. Depending how you set it up, will depend whether it's a personal account or a business account. So for example, in Facebook, there is a difference between a personal account and a business account, exactly the same in Pinterest. So it depends whether you're starting a Pinterest account for the very first time. Set it up. I'm going to suggest you and recommend that you set it up as a business account, or if your account is a personal account, you need to convert it into a business account. And the process is actually pretty easy. I do have a link on my website on how to convert, or firstly, a business account, or secondly, how to convert your account to a business account. So let me pop the link below for you. I'll grab the link and pop it under the Angel Foods chat box. All my people have joined us, which is awesome. Hi guys, Deb's here. I signed in and out of Facebook and Cake Business School, but nothing. I apologize, Deb. The internet's going really slow. Debbie says, try and go out and come back in again. Oh, thank you, Debbie, for trying to help. Fatima says, hi. Hi, Fatima. Deb, will this be recorded? I can't hear or speak business school. Sad face. That is sad. Oh, goodness. Yes, it's all recorded, Deb, and it's all within inside Cake Business School, and I've got a really good recording of this one as well. I pre-recorded it because I'm used to things not working out how they're supposed to. All right, I'm just checking. Some people are trying to join the group, so I'm just going to let them in so they can find me. My internet is ridiculously slow. Come on, Aussie, come on. Come on. Come on, Aussie, come on. Oh, all right. I'll come back to the link and pop it in. So essentially, I've got instructions to either create a business account or convert your account to a business account. And it's really quite easy. It takes less than 5 minutes. Most people can do it. All right, number 2 part of my Pinterest strategy is adding a pin it button to your website. So that's image, and a pin it button, I'll put it over here, shows up on the let's say top left-hand corner of your image. It makes your image obviously very, very easy for people to pin it. It makes it more clickable. It's more likely to be pinned. Many, many features, right? Versus if you have a website with no pin it buttons anywhere on your website, it's very unlikely anyone's going to pin from your website. So making it easier obviously makes life easier. Not only that, you're going to use the button yourself to be pinning your stuff from your website. Number 3, or third part of my Pinterest strategy, is creating the long Pinterest pins. And do it outside. Long, skinny Pinterest pins, right? So the standard photo is a portrait, a landscape, right? And it takes up so much of the screen. You know, landscape is only that big, portrait a little bit bigger. Yeah. In Pinterest, how their news feeds work is the long pinnable Pinterest pins, especially, right, takes up more screen. It's like taking up more ideal location. So you're taking up 2, 3, 4 times the amount of space as a landscape or portrait photo. Pinnable Pinterest pins, I know it's a mouthful, but let's say long pins, we'll call them that from now on. They take a lot more of the newsfeed, so therefore more prime location. The images are therefore more likely to be clicked, liked, and repinned. So you're going to get more action on your pins. So essentially, anytime I create a new blog post or a new photo, over 80% of the time, I'm creating a long Pinterest pin. You know what I mean? So the dimensions I go for are the 800 pixels wide, so that's along the top, 800 pixels wide by 2000 pixels long. So quite long. You can actually go quite a lot longer. There's some Pinterest pins that go on for days. So they obviously take up even more prime real estate. That's the word, prime real estate. Still waiting for my website to load. Maybe it's because I got the webinar on. So anyway, really important when you're creating any blog post, really, is to create a long pinnable Pinterest pin. That's the best time to create them. And that is how I send repins and people clicking through to my website from these long pins, normal sized photos. All right, in Pinterest strategy is to be pinning from your own website. So like I said in the beginning of my story, that I had barely any Pinterest strategy other than pinning from my website, but that is very much the basis of your Pinterest strategy. You should absolutely be doing it across the board. Any image on your website should be pinned onto your boards, onto multiple boards, whatever boards that fits your cake. So if you've got a cowboy themed cake, can go under all of your cakes, blue cakes, boys cakes, cowboy themed cakes, two-tiered cakes, baby shower cakes. You with me? That can go on multiple boards. Depends on what boards you have, but you can always create a new board. It's really quite easy. Two extra clicks to create a new board. Any type of theme that it fits in. So to very much start out with, if you have no Pinterest strategy and you just create an account, the very first thing that you can be doing is pin your website. So obviously you've got the pin it button on your website as well. I will have a blog post as well on how to add a pin it button to your website. Once that's uploaded, I will be emailing that out to email subscribers. If you want it emailed through, probably comment below and I'll check to see if anyone comments. So you want to be really, really uber important. When you're pinning from your website, you click the pin it button, which you've uploaded. It will come up with the image, and at the bottom it will come up with the description or the text area. It's really important that you fill in that text area. So what you want in there is the title, being whatever you're calling that cake, whatever you're calling that blog, whatever you're calling that article. So let's say two-tiered blue boys cowboy themed. Let's stick with that example. That's your title. And then an order recently filled for Brisbane where I delivered, and this was for a baby boy's baby shower cake. Let's say, something like that, some sort of description. Usually does that description, well, let me rephrase that. The description should be keyword rich. So what I mean by keyword rich is your keywords being what people are Googling for. So I've talked all about keywords in the Cake Business School training module on SEO, being search engine optimization, being how to get Google ranking. And I actually show you step by step how I do my keyword research and how I know what my keywords are for each image I create. But when you create an image, Google can't read an image. You have to give an image a description. So that comes in the form of what's called alt text or alternative text, being that when you click on an image in WordPress, when you upload an image, there is a box for alt text, alternative text, which is your keywords. So again, you're getting into the mind of your target market going, okay, if they were Googling, what are they Googling for? Where to order blue cowboy themed in Brisbane. There's your set of keywords. Okay, so you've got to have those words in the title and description being alt text. Can you see how all your strategies are kind of like interconnected? So your SEO strategy, being Google ranking, actually fits into your Pinterest strategy, being your text box. So they're going to be the one and the same. You don't have to rethink the wheel. You only have to create it once, but while you're doing adding a blog post for Google purposes, for SEO purposes, you're giving the image a description, being alt text. At the same time, you're going to add it to Pinterest, and you're just going to copy and paste that description into your text area into Pinterest. Not only that, while you're doing it, you might as well paste it into your SEO plugin for better Googleability. It's all interconnected. It doesn't take longer. You just got to be aware to do it at the same time. So I literally show you step by step. I pin images from my website onto Pinterest, and I show you how to do it for the first time. That training is inside Cake Business School. I've actually just uploaded it. I haven't even emailed the enrolled students of Cake Business School about it yet, because I only just uploaded it in the last 24 hours and I think I've just finished it. I think I had 1 or 2 more things to add in there. Oh, I had to add the PDF. That was it. Literally the training on how to do that. And I show you how to add an image to your website, a long little Pinterest image. I show you how to create the long image as well. And then how to add it to Pinterest, making sure that you fill in that text area, because it's really, really important. Right, so when you're pinning from your own website, pinning the photos from your website, filling in the text box area. Thirdly, give a call to action. So a CTA, give a call to action. So literally say to people, pin it. And I put that under my images. Any images that I have that are pinnable, that they're made for Pinterest, especially obviously the long images, underneath I put pin it, exclamation mark, in italics, because I want to give a call to action. I want to make it insanely obvious to people, this is what you should do with this thing. So pinning from your website is important, and it's one of the first steps to this Pinterest strategy. Now I'll get into the really guts of my pin I've been doing for that 6 weeks. Let me see if I've got, how to create a Pinterest account. I almost have the link. I've got it. It gave it to me. All right, here's the link, guys. I'm just popping it below the video. All right, and I apologize, Lisa. I think you're messaging me to say you can't see, probably. Yeah, sorry, Lisa, it's not working fine. There is a recording, Lisa. All right, now we're getting to the juicy, gutsy stuff. All right, so we have a business Pinterest account. We have added a pin it button to our website, making it easy for us to pin and for others to pin. We're creating long Pinterest pins for some of our blog posts and images. We're now pinning from our own website. We are rocking it. We're aiming for the optimum number of boards. So my business mentor said to me that the best number of boards is between 50 and 70 boards. So if you've only got, let's say, 10 boards, aim to start building up the numbers that, next week you have 20 boards, the week after you have 30 boards, the week after you get my gist anyway. But the optimal number of boards is between 50 and 70. It's considered, 70 is too many, and less than 50 is not enough. And that's from experts, I suppose, people that have been pinning for a very long time and getting really good results. This is based on their experience. Not only that, if you feel overwhelmed by that many boards, just aim to have that many within, say, 2 months, 3 months, 4 weeks. It's not that big of a deal. It took us about probably 2 months to get that many boards, but it didn't stop me getting less traffic. I still got more traffic as I'm building it up. So the types of boards you can have as well are holiday or event themed boards. They're very popular. So for example, Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Father's Day, you get the gist. Events, obviously weddings. So you can theme weddings. There could be rustic theme weddings. There could be springtime, obviously seasoned weddings, etc. There's many ways that you can create different boards based on the one cake. So when you're creating boards, and let's say you're getting up to 70 boards, you try all of these boards out over a couple of months. And if there's a board that's really quite unpopular, it's not getting many pins or repins or activity, you can just delete it. And then you can add another board to see how that one goes. Okay? Next slide. All right. Now we're up to my daily repin strategy. So the op that you're aiming for of pinning per day or repinning. let me just explain that better. You want to be re-pinning daily. That is getting more pins on more boards with more activity, with more showing up in the news feed, which gets more activity again and more interaction, more likes and more repins. Okay, so it's the building of the activity, much like the old Facebook business page used to be. So the more activity you have, the more you show up on the news feed, the more people are going to see your activity and more likely to like and repin it. So you want to be doing 30 repins and pins daily. That's what I'm told is the optimum number. Again, obviously play with those numbers to see what suits you, but I'm saying I use, or my repin strategy is 30 pins per day. And I go with a 50-50 ratio. So 50% of my own pins and 50% of other people's pins. So my own pins, I'm either using my pins from my website, pinning any new content from my website, or I'm repinning my most popular pins. So the ones that are getting a lot of action, a lot of engagement, a lot of likes and repins, those are the ones I'm repinning across multiple boards. The 50% that I'm repinning of others, that just means other people's content, other people's photos, other people's cakes, other people's blog posts. So 15 per day, I'm pinning my own content or repinning my most popular, and 15 per day, I'm pinning other people's stuff. And usually I'm going for the stuff that has a lot of repins on it, so it's quite popular. So I'm doing daily pinning and repinning. Now, bear in mind, I actually didn't do this on Saturdays and Sundays. I only did it Monday to Fridays because I have a life. No, I don't really. I'm trying to have a life. I'm trying to have boundaries. Now, I was also told to do the pinning at different times of the day. So being, 1 pin per hour, for example. I actually didn't do that. What I did was I did it all at once. So it's kind of like filling up your news feed all at once and then doing nothing else for 23 hours of the day. Not ideal, but that's what I did. And I still obviously got great results from it. But what I suggest is a better way of doing it, and it's something I'm trialing out myself now. You can actually pin at different times of the day. And there's 2 ways of doing that. One, you log into Pinterest, every hour on the hour, or you use a scheduling tool like Tailwind app, Tailwind app. So Tailwind app, I just signed up myself on the weekend, and I'm using that to schedule out my pins over a 24-hour period, being 30 pins per day, 15 of mine, 15 of others. And it's actually fun to use. I think I've scheduled my pins for the next 3 weeks, and I did it within an hour. It was just ridiculously fun and easy. So Tailwind, they've told me that I have, let me explain it properly. I can give out free, I think a free trial period to people if anyone's interested in the Tailwind app to schedule out their Pinterest posts. So if you're interested in the free trial period, let me know and I can add your email address or something, however they do it. But I will let you know how to go with Tailwind app after I trial it for a month or 2. But essentially you want to be pinning at different times of the day if you can. You can use a scheduling tool to schedule it out like Tailwind app, or you can log into Pinterest every hour on the hour if that's what you want to do. Like I said, I didn't do that. I just did it all at once. Oh dear. All right, so let's try and see if anyone has any questions. Does anyone have any questions about Pinterest at all? And the training? Oh, Tanella's here from WA. All right, so Lisa had problems seeing me. I'm trying to see all the other comments, but it's hard to see them on Facebook. But did anyone else have? See, none of the comments appeared on my phone. Something's going on with my phone. I might have to uninstall and reinstall. Yeah, something's going on. Funky like. Funky chicken. Nadine came on, so she doesn't have visual. Thanks, Nadine, for letting me know. Oh, I'm clicking on comments and it's not taking me to comments. What a poop bum. All right. So ultimately, that is my roundup of my Pinterest strategy. It literally is as easy as 10 minutes per day. Once you have your your business page set up, you can start pinning from your own website and then start repinning your own content and pinning other people's. And it's as little as 10 minutes per day. So the aim is from Pinterest to your website to inquiry to order. That is the natural funnel or flow. You want to optimize hopefully your website, being that you get as many inquiries as possible. So I recommend having a look at your website and make sure any page that they're landing on, it is insanely obvious that they should contact you for a free quote. Because if they've come all that way from Pinterest, not that they've come that far, it's been a couple of clicks, but if they come from Pinterest and they've looked at your cake, they've seen that you're in the local area, they click through to your website, you don't want to lose these valuable people, right? Your potential customers, your target market. You want them to be contacting you for inquiry. So I would suggest on most cake decorators' website, on every single page, you make it insanely obvious for them to contact you for a free quote. I would have that across the header in like a opt-in bar, like a hello bar, and across the bottom of every single page, and it can also be in the middle of every single blog post that you're creating. So for example, your latest creation, here's this cowboy blue themed baby shower cake. You take orders in Brisbane, contact you for a free quote today, right? Same thing over and over and over again. So you're making it insanely obvious, insanely easy for people to contact you for a free quote or to sign up to your email list. Okay, one or two, depending on your website. So for my website, for example, obviously I ask people to sign up to my email list, but I don't say it like that. I give stuff away for free for people to sign up to my email list and become email subscribers. So I give away free recipes, free video tutorials, free training, free books, free courses, loads of free stuff, right? But I don't say, give me your email address. Say, hey, would you like to receive this free training? Enter your name and email address below. So for cake decorators, it would be something like, hey, would you like to get a free voucher for 6 cupcakes? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. Do you get what I mean? So if you're not sure about getting an opt-in on your website, being how to collect email addresses, I do have training on website as well, being what is an opt-in, how to get one on your website, and how to connect that up with an email service provider. I'll pop the link below once I finish because the internet's going way too slow for that stuff. I've just written that down so I remember to do it. All right, so yeah, I pretty much summed up. So Pinterest and how it's really important to get them funneling through to your website. That is online marketing gold, essentially. You've got your target market, you've got your potential customer on your website. You've got to be making sure you're capturing email addresses or contact information in some way, shape, or form. So whether it's them contacting you or them becoming an email subscriber. Now, I've been talking about Cake Business School a lot tonight. So the recording of this training, I actually recorded it yesterday, so it's a lot better. Tonight just didn't work because that usually happens. I've re-recorded or pre-recorded this training for enrolled members of Cake Business School, and there's also some bonuses for people in there as well. So there's free step-by-step training on how to add a pin it button to your website, how to create that long Pinterest pin I was talking about. We do it in PicMonkey. It takes me less than 10 minutes. I'll show you exactly how to do it. And I also have the template, the actual long pin, Pinterest pin template for enrolled Cake Business School peeps. I also have training on how to create that alt text, alternative text, that description on the Pinterest pin and how to pin from your website for the first time. And I also show you my daily repin strategy. So literally, hey, this is what I do when I log into Pinterest to do my daily 30 pins and repins per day. And like I said, that training is less than 10 minutes because that's literally how long it takes me. So they're bonuses for people in Cake Business School. So anyone watching that's already in Cake Business School, it's already in there for you. I haven't even emailed you about it because it's like so brand spanking new. For anyone that wants to enroll in Cake Business School, it is only $1, $1 to enroll. So you can consider it like a trial period. I charge in Australian dollars because I'm in Australia, but it is very much an international cake school. I teach marketing strategies. So much like tonight, the training works across the board. It's universal. It is international. So the training modules inside Cake Business School is actually 20 already in there in the vault, ready for you to go, for you to access straight away. So for example, there's how to get legal. There's a module on how to build a website. There's a module on where to order packaging and business cards. There's a module on how to get fully booked out. You get full access to a cake decorating video tutorial library. There is a pricing module because that's a hot topic, how to price your products with confidence for more profit in 60 days. There's another module on setting up a Facebook business page and Facebook advertising, literally step by step behind the scenes on how to set up Facebook ads to get more traffic to your website and to get more cake orders. So what do you get in Cake Business School? Like I said, there's training modules already in the vault for you. You get instant access to the 20 modules plus new monthly training, much like tonight, except it's pre-recorded, so there's no techie issues. There's new training modules every single month. You get member shares on social media. We share pages over social media. You get access to a secure membership website, so you get a username and password to log in. You get a business directory listing on my website, which backlinks back to your website, which helps with Googleability. There's also how-to video trainings already in Cake Business School for you. There is nitty-gritty business documents done for you, templates, guides, checklists, etc. Already in there, ready for you in the bonuses section. There's even more bonuses, to be fair. There's the copy of Makers Money Makers mini ebooks. You get a free copy of my Amazon best-selling books, How to Start a Cake Business, How to Grow a Cake Business. There's free access to my Cake Business Mastermind group, which is a Facebook group. Not only that, there's a 100% money back guarantee. So you literally don't have anything to lose. If you're not completely happy, I will give you money back and you can cancel anytime. Right, so if anyone has any questions about Cake Business School or Pinterest, let me know. I'm probably going to have to jump off this video because the computer's not letting me do anything and the comments are not showing up below, but I will answer anyone's questions as soon as I get off, and I'll go have a look in the comment section. If you would like to enroll in Cake Business School, I'll post the link below. It's angelfoods.net/CBS. If you'd like to read more about what's included in Cake Business School, it's angelfoods.net/cake-business-school. Excuse me. That is everything, I think. Brilliant. So if anyone has any questions about Cake Business School, feel free to private message me on Facebook. You can comment below. You can always email me. I'm here to help. That's what I do. And remember, it's time to live your sweet business dream. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. I really appreciate your time. Oh, it's been 50 minutes. Oh, you guys are rocking. Right.